Hi guys, my name is Catherine and I'm doing my first video on YouTube and it's a tour of my craft room. I've tried doing this video so many times and it doesn't work and it doesn't want to upload and it's too long. So I've decided I'm going to do it in sections, and that way I can, they can be about 9 minutes or 10 minutes long, and yeah, go from there. So anyway, I'll get started and I hope it works out well. I'll start off with a just sort of a pan of my of the room. So here's the door, and you just sort of have a bit of a look around here. I'm filming this on a smaller iPad. My one just doesn't, it shows everything too up close. So the room's about 3.5 by 3.25 meters. So it's not overly big, but it definitely is big enough for me. And I think the fact that I get lots of beautiful natural light and that it's white, it just feels really spacious to me. So anyway, I'll start over here, and I've got that little mailbox. It's a wooden one that my daughter got me for Mother's Day this year, and I just put in it my receipts from the post office. Next to it I have a little basket, that the white one there, sorry guys, yeah, the white basket there. I use that to put my outgoing mail. So when I make an order for my shop on Etsy, I will put it in there, and that way I know that everything that's in there is ready to go. But it's also handy because if I'm at work, my hubby knows that if there's anything in there, he will just take it to the post office, and post it. So that's really handy. Underneath there is a like a little filing cabinet thing that I got from Officeworks here in Australia, and they're pretty good because they house some of my papers that I use to make my envelopes that I sell. So I think it's like A4 paper. There's a bit of a gap there in case you want to put, little scraps or whatever. But that's perfect for me. And I've got 2 of those. I've got one on the other side, which I'll show you. So next to it, I might as well do here, I have my, in that first cubby there, I've got my Fiskars die cuts or dies. In there, my embossing folders, my thin dies. I don't really do a lot of die cutting. I've got a few bits and pieces, but it's not really something that I do a lot of, but I prefer punches, and I've got a lot of those, so that does me well. And that's just the diamond press. It's super cute for tiny dies. Next to it are just some old boxes that I've had for years from IKEA, and they just have various things in them, all labelled. Next to it are just some, I think they're bigger than A4 boxes, and I got those, I think at Kmart, and I just have stickers, papers, and I think the bottom one's empty. The other one there has just got, what has it got? It's got punch outs, just some random envelopes, some brads, just all sorts of things in various containers. And next to it there is the other filing cabinet with my little, well, it's actually not my radio, it's my daughter's radio that I'm borrowing at the moment. The bottom one there has just got some, in that box there's some ribbons. That one there's just got some ribbons. And next to it are just some other random tin metal boxes, which I thought they looked quite nice. That's an empty cubby, and that's for, oh, and that one there too. I have two, which I have put some blankets in there, so if our little cats want to go in there, they sometimes sit in there with me, have a bit of a snooze. And that one there has just got some books that I might rip out pages and use as ephemera and what have you, make envelopes from certain books. And that's about it. So that's the IKEA 2x4 cube, and I've got that on its side, so that works out really well. On top of it is a, on top of it is a smaller cube thing that I got it on eBay, but I'm pretty sure that this one they originally sold at Aldi, because I think that was in 2007, because I got 3 of those for my walk-in robe, and I've got my shoes in them, and they're really, really good. So anyway, I use this. The top one there has just got my, sorry guys, it's so shaky. The top one has just my letters and alphas. Next to it, just some little jars that I'm keeping in there for whatever reason. Extra adhesives in that box. That other one is empty, as is that other little silver box below it. I'll just move in here. This one here has got, okay, it's got sequences, rhinestones, all that blingy type thing. That one I think is empty. Some what are these, 6x6 paper pads. So as you can see, they fit pretty well in there, which is handy. And that is just some things that my daughter made. Got some buttons in that one. Random paper there that I don't know where to put yet. That is a box with my Stampin' Up! Punches, which I keep them separate from my other punches, just because I can, really. Some more 6x6 paper. So that kind of gives you an idea of how big these little cubes are. I think they're about 20 by 20 centimeters. Good little size. This one has my wooden embellishments, glues and glitters. I don't really use a lot of that, but if I need it, it's there. What's in here? Oh, flowers, birds, I think, and butterfly embellishments. Some ribbon that I'll be using for Christmas, and that one is just got a card or something that I made. Next to it, as you would have seen, it's just a wooden box from Kmart, and that's really cute. It's pretty sturdy, and I just have little random things in there. And this one here, these are pretty good. I got this from Kmart, and they each have their own little lid, so you can pretty much put things in there, clip it in, and it won't fall out. And I think that's really handy, just for various bits and pieces. I've got 2. They're just stacked like that, and they work well for me. I think they're empty at the moment because I moved things to this other, a darker storage unit. Only because this being with the natural light, that I found that little papers and die cuts and things I had in there were fading. So we all know that we have to protect our papers from light. So that's this section. I'll just show you. That's the other. So this is the other one that's full of different papers and what have you. Well, that's this section for now. I shall stop this and upload it, and we'll continue with part 2 of the tour. Thanks guys.